footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, breaking down the Giants versus the 49ers NFC Championship game preview. Now let's take a look at the Giants offense and how they can attack the 49ers defense. I'll look at the backfield. I always love to start with running backs. I was a former running back myself, but I look at the backfield. No one's talking about the vastly underrated aspect of the passing game. Both Jacobs and Bradshaw are guys that can catch the football out of the backfield, so I would utilize those guys in the passing game a little bit more against that aggressive 49ers defense. The Giants can still stay in 3 wide receiver sets with 2 backs in the backfield out of the gun, same way that the Oakland Raiders used to do, the Los Angeles Raiders used to do back in the late 80s, early 90s with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. You put both guys in the backfield, it forces automatic mismatches for that 49ers pass rush because both guys can run the ball and they can effectively block for each other. They both are physical guys and they can catch the ball out of the backfield, and it also allows you to stay in your 3 wide receiver sets. Now look at the defensive side of the football for the Giants. Alex Smith is a quarterback that does not feel backside pressure very well, matter of fact, at all. So if I'm the Giants, I'm backloading the pressure from the backside and forcing him to make a quicker decision with the football. What that pressure does, it dictates where he has to go because he cannot back out of it. He cannot roll out on the other side and find another target. He cannot get rid of that football quickly. He holds the football a half a second too long. So backside pressure versus Alex Smith is key, and you have to put these guys in backed up situations. The Saints did a great job in the first half of the game, the first 3 quarters, and shutting down the 49ers offense. If the Giants can do the same and take away possessions from the 49ers, they can have a lot of success against this offense. Now let's take a look at the San Francisco 49ers offensive game plan versus the New York Giants. The first meeting, Frank Gore was out of the game quickly, and Kendall Hunter did a fabulous job of filling in for Gore. So I look for Gore to have a huge role in this game because he's a guy that can run the football, and if they're going to beat the New York Giants, they're going to have to run right at that pressure. You do not want to expose Alex Smith to a situation where he's going to drop back to pass more times than you want to run it. Running the football with both Hunter and Gore gives you the best chance to ease that Giants pressure, and that's going to open up the offense as far as finding other targets in the passing game. Guys like Kyle Williams and Swain have to step up because right now there's only 2 main targets in San Francisco. You look at the guy in Crabtree, and you also look at the big tight end Vernon Davis. So Kyle Williams, Swain, and the backs have to be vital against the New York Giants. Defensively against the Giants, what I've noticed last week about the 49ers is that their secondary has outstanding ball control. When you have a secondary that has just as equal opportunity in catching a pass as the receiver, that's a win for the defense. So they can play tight press coverage on these Giants wide receivers, and that's just going to put a lot of pressure on that Giants offensive line to withstand that pressure they're going to get from that 49ers front 7. Because when you have a guy like Justin Smith that's playing lights out right now, pushing the pocket and collapsing the pocket, you can get to Eli Manning, and you can also get your hands up at the line of scrimmage and bat a lot of his passes down, which would be a huge win for that 49ers defense. So look for getting interior pressure, hands up the line of scrimmage, because Eli Manning as well as Alex Smith are quarterbacks that throw flat line instead of throwing over the top, and I think that's where the 49ers can have some success. X factors in this ball game for the New York Giants: offensive creativity. If they can continue to be creative on offense with their running backs, they can have success. X factor for the 49ers has to be 3rd down offense. They have to stay on the field. You cannot give an explosive offense like the Giants more opportunities because they have the offensive line and they also have the passing game and wide receivers to make things happen after the catch. Big matchup right here, rematch of the 1990 NFC Championship game, one of the classic games in playoff history. I'm actually going with the 49ers. Reason being, I like their defense. I like the fact that they can grind it out on the ground with the running game, and Vernon Davis, along with a healthy Delaney Walker, who may be back, could pose to be a huge issue for the New York Giants. And I think they do a great job of matching up with their wide receivers on the defensive side of the football. So I'm going with the 49ers, and they're going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. Follow me on Twitter, guys, at FBallGamePlan, and listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.